Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Ants. We are back in Planet Zoo after my little holiday break over the Christmas period, and we are of course starting off a new park. Very exciting. Get straight to it, Bernie. Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind.
It's our Great Caldera Safari Park.
And doesn't it look beautiful?
It's been quite a small operation until now, but
It doesn't look that small.
needed some land, and so, like my wasteland at Thanksgiving, we're gonna expand.
Bernie.
I think the best way to finance that expansion is by finishing off our 4x4 adventure tour track ride.
Why did you start it if you didn't have enough money, Bernie?
To let people safely see wild animals really up close. Although, if you've ever had a mandrill sit on your windshield during one, sometimes it's
Oh, Bernie, you with your toilet humor.
But the main focus of the sanctuary will be breeding and
Look at this
releasing
park. This
animals
park
of
looks
all
amazing.
kinds back into the wild. And as it's a sanctuary, we'll also have to take in animals sometimes.
Probably.
Does that all sound simple?
So simple, Bernie.
Because there's more. We also need to make sure we educate our guests and achieve a very high conservation rating. That's all.
That's all.
Off you go.
20 minutes, job done. No worries, Bernie. So release one of any habitat species into the wild, build a transport ride with at least 700 meters length, increase the education rating to 1.2 stars, and have at least 1,400 guests in the zoo. We're actually very close to doing that bit already. So, where do we start? Where do we start? We haven't seen giraffes before, have we? I don't think. Awesome. Well, we could look at what's this? You need a workshop. I don't know where I'd put it down yet. Where would we put a workshop? Where would that live? Who knows? Who knows? They've got like an underpass. I think they've got an underpass. How cool is that? Where does it go? Oh, it's just a staff one. It goes to this stuff. That's kind of cool. Not so much that they've put the ride track straight by it, look. Come and have a look at our solar panels. Less exciting, but okay. Okay. So where does the ride... Where's the other end? Oh, that's the start of it. So there's the other end. So all we actually need to do... Let's go from there to there. That's actually kind of simple, isn't it? That's not all that difficult. How do we even do that, I wonder? Let's click on it. Edit the track. It's all feeling very Planet Coastery, isn't it? We could hit autocomplete, which would be sort of cheating. Where are we going to go? The other end is there. So I figure if we sort of swing up here-ish and then down there... What is this bit? We can do like a camber on it for some reason. Didn't know it was that extreme of a ride. Do one more. Let's do one more. And then start swinging it back the other way and then straighten it up for a couple. And then swing it over here. Oh, we didn't really think about swinging it that much, but okay, we've done it now. I'll swing it back over here. And then we'll look at bringing it down. And at this point, oh, it would say we could hit autocomplete, but there we go. I think that tree was in the way. So there we go. Our ride is complete. What can they actually see on this ride? Oh, they go through the giraffes and the such like. Is that all? Oh, they got the elephants over here as well, look. What are the elephants in with? With zebras. Well, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Are they not worried about the elephants and zebras going down the track into the tunnel, though? You'd have thought they would be. Right, let's hit start test. And we should see... any minute now, as soon as you like. There it goes. Should we have a little ride around? Oh, there we go. It is ticked over. We have built a ride. We have not yet finished building the ride, but we have built the ride. So it starts off, there are the elephants over there. So you go past the elephants twice on this ride then, or have I got it backwards? I think I've got it backwards. And you go down into the tunnel, very exciting. What's down here? Just some plants, but still exciting little tunnel. Lovely. Some pink dice, keep you entertained. Go back up, back into the elephants. I think that's still the elephant enclosure. And then through the gate. Oh, the game didn't like that very much. Dropped to 11 frames a second. Oh, we're at the end. Oh, I think we must have skipped. That's why I, yeah. So I skipped to one, which was all, I thought it had gone straight from there to the elephants, but no, we'd skipped to it like about here-ish, didn't we? So we skipped past the zebras, but that's fine. Let's hit stop test. And stop editing it. And it's open. Is that on? How do I know if it's on? It looks like it should be on. Connect the entrance to the path. Well, it is connected. Ride has one or more issues. Check that track is in a loop and stations are connected. There they are. I'm a little confused as to what's going on here. There's the entrance, there's the exit. Oh, there we go. No, it is open. Oh, it's very hard to tell. Is that what this does? Yeah. No, let's open it back up. I'm so sorry, people. It is open, though. So people will start using the ride now, which is great. Okay, so we can get off of that. So we need to not do that. Look at our zoo. Where are our animals? What do we have a lot of? We've got 4 elephants. We've got some African wild dogs. We've got a lesser iguana. Quite a few zebras. Some hyenas. Oh, lots of the springboks. We'll release one of the springboks, I think. But first of all, where are the hyenas? Oh, they're over here, look. Don't have the ride going through the hyena enclosure, I notice. Probably for the best. And where is the African wild dogs? I went to 2 zoos while I was in Australia. And both of them had African wild dogs, but both days I went, one was more of a sanctuary, a wildlife park rather than the zoo, I suppose. But both days I went, it was quite warm and the dogs were just hiding and I couldn't see them and I was kind of upset. I was looking forward to seeing the wild dogs and I didn't get a chance. But that's fine. What can you do, eh? Right, so what we're looking for, I'm looking for these springboks. We've got lots of females and 1 male. Which of them looks terrible? They all actually look pretty good nick, don't they? What's got the lowest? That one probably is the lowest in terms of the appeal. So you... It is release into the wild, isn't it, before I do something silly. Release into the wild. There we go, released into the wild. Please do. Wonderful. So the number of guests has gone down, but I suspect that's because it's the middle of the night. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Or the morning is just about to break. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Lovely. So we need to increase the education of our guests. How do we do that, you ask? It's a bloody good question. How do we do that? You put down the signs and the stuff, don't you? If they're not got already some... Those words were terrible. Those words were barely even words. Yeah, I cannot see. I don't know how I would know. Where would it count as a facility? I don't think it would it? No. We've got 2 information centres. That's probably not what I'm thinking of. So I don't think we've got any of these habitat signs or speakers or anything. Where did we... Is it under facilities? Viewing devices and speakers. I don't think we've got any of these. So, first of all, actually, let's find our little exhibit, because we should probably put one down there. That's a nice, easy one to do. It's the only thing in an exhibit, isn't it? Yes, indeed. Where is it? Where is Michaela? Where is Michaela? Ooh. It does actually already have one down, an education board. That's interesting. Okay, so starting from the entrance then. Which is here. So the first thing would be the giraffes. And again, I can't see any education boards or anything around. So we will put some of those down. So facilities. We need conservation education board. Habitat education board. Are those different things? I suppose they are. Habitat education stand. Is that just those two already put together? Pretty sure that's putting that... Yeah, I had that sort of issue with that one before where it doesn't seem to work as you'd expect. Whereas the board does work exactly as you'd expect. We'll put it next to the donation. Pop that down there. Pop that there. In fact, we need two of these, don't we? Because we have the... whatever else we have down there. Giraffes and something. And then we can put those onto the reticulated giraffe and the springboks. Wonderful. And we also have a conservation education board, which looks something like this. Should we put one of these up here as well somewhere? Like around... Ooh, around here actually would be good, I think. Pop that there. Lovely. And what will we do here? Ecotourism? I think that's a good one to do next to a sort of African exhibit. I suppose they're all African exhibits saying that though, aren't they? And we also have, of course, these educational speakers. We don't really want ambience speakers. That's not quite the same, is it? But educational speakers. Yes. You just put that right in the middle there. Is that a sensible place to put it? It doesn't seem like a sensible place to put it. But I kind of want to lock in there. I can't just hide it on the back. I don't want to put it all the way down there, wherever that's trying to put it. So if we put that on the springbok, and we could have another one over here. Well, it does almost overlap, so we'll put it... How big are they? That big. So I'll put it about here. Where's it gone? There it is. Put it here. Put that on giraffes. What I might also do then is move that close to the giraffe speaker. Ooh. And we should also move this, which is now a floating sign. Pop that there. Wonderful. Right. They are sorted. So that I would hope that has increased our education rating. It's actually gone down. Amazingly, it's actually gone down. I was not expecting that. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Okay, right, well, moving on. So we have some elephants here. Where's the donation bin for the elephants? So there's one over here. Is that a good place? I think that's a good place. And we're putting the other one... But there's a lot of people down here mainly, though. So I'm thinking maybe either side of these we'll put it. Because again, we're going to need two. So we'll pop one here with a board on it and a speaker nearby. Where are you, speaker? And we should put that onto the African elephant. And onto the African elephant. And then we'll do one on this side for the zebras. Oh. Undo whatever that was. Don't want that wherever I put it. And this one goes on the zebras. Now I'm wondering if that's facing the right way. Oh, it is. It just hasn't put anything on it. That's fine. That's fine. So they have those, and we need to put down, I think, another conservation board as well up here. Conservation education board. We'll put that one next to the donation bin. And we shall make this one about... Ooh, poaching in the exotic trade. That's good for elephants, isn't it? It's even got an elephant on the picture. Look, perfect. That is perfect. Right, so I'm hoping, yeah, back up to 0.6. That's something, isn't it? Oh. What else do we need to do? At least 1,400 guests. So we might need to think about getting some more exhibits in, because our numbers do not seem to be going up all that much, do they? No, indeed, they do not. What is the sort of... Still need a workshop. Where would I put a workshop? Where are the rest of, like, the staff facilities? That's the staff room, isn't it? The break room. Yeah, they're all sort of around here. But unfortunately, there is no empty... Oh, I like the way they've got that, look, with the little walkway straight through to wherever that into the elephants. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. So there's no nice place for us to put the workshop, I don't think. Where's the workshop? We could do this one, which is very nice. Where would we fit it in? Where's the door? There's the door. Well, we could just put it in like over here maybe. Yeah, let's just pop it in there then. There we go. Now we've got a workshop. Job done. And I am visiting my own park. Wonderful. So, what is the general state of the guests? Do we have like a general guest happiness? They're a little bit thirsty. Ticket price is fair. The litter is disgusting. Do we not have enough? It's scorching. I couldn't help that at all. So I might hire another caretaker. We do have quite a lot of caretakers though saying that, so maybe I won't. Maybe they're just moaning about nothing. We do have a lot. So in that case, we'll just move on. So in here it is just hyenas, I believe. So we shall pop a couple of boards, I think. One next to this one and one next to the other donation bin. Now why does that look like that is not on the right place? It's a little finicky sometimes, isn't it? Trying to get it to actually snap to where you want it. Oh, it's because I got the wrong board again. That board is always terrible. So we'll pop that down there, and we'll pop a speaker. I don't want to put it in the middle. It seems wrong to put it in the middle. So we'll pop the speaker there. And this is going to be spotted hyenas. And I'm thinking we'll put another one. I just thought I saw another donation bin over this side. Oh yeah, over here, look. Where all of the people are clustering. And they love it here. You might even say we need to increase the size of the walkway here, because it's a little crazy. I want to click on the speaker. Oh, hello. Hello. Calm down. And speaker hyena. Well, that'll educate all of those people. That's wonderful. And then we've got the African dogs in this enclosure here. Do we see a donation bin? There, but nobody's really there. Oh, there's one right there, look. What a klutz I am. So this is the place to put it. right in front of them. Perfect. I cannot see. Pop that there. African wild dogs. And African wild dogs. Perfect. Right. So I'd say we now have a fair amount. Oh, I suppose I could put another one up here. It's a really nice little viewing area over here. Such a shame no one's actually going there. Such a shame. Right, do we have any enclosures that we've missed? What do they go to over here? Why do they go over here? Just toilets and stuff. Whatever's in there. Oh, there's the exhibit in there, isn't there? Is there nothing else in there? No, there is space for more exhibits, isn't there? If only I could actually get down to see it. But I can't. That's sort of frustrating. I'd love to be able to get inside there a bit more, but the camera angle doesn't want to let me. Suppose I could do that. That sort of works, doesn't it? See, we could put more exhibits in there. That'd probably help, and it's also some space that's immediately available. How is our... Education is not going up at all. I'm not sure I really understand why, you know. But okay, habitat. What am I doing? Why am I being stupid? Is it under facilities? What is under facilities? Okay, I am being stupid. Yay. So is it this one they've squeezed in there? Don't think it is it? Is it because I have to modify... Can't modify it. Gonna have troubles fitting facilities in there, aren't we, annoyingly? Because that is where it would go. But it does not want to let me put anything in there. Ah, now I can. I may as well put all 4 in, I think. So I don't have to go through that again. And then if we look at exhibit trading, we already have the lesser iguana. What else is sort of in the same sort of African, sub-Saharan sort of area? Probably not the Goliath frog, right? Oh, no, I am entirely wrong. That is an African frog. Okay, perfect. Exhibit trading. Why do you do that? So weird. We'll check the Goliath bird eater as well. So if the Goliath frog's from there, maybe the bird eater is as well. What I didn't look at and what I didn't pay any attention to is if you need more than 1 frog. Is that a reasonable thing? Do I need to worry about having animals that we can release? Release 11 of any habitat species. So that's fine. I don't think exhibits count. No. No, we're okay. Compare mates. Oh, I've never even seen that button before. Let's pop back to Zoopedia. Why? Why would you go to the Titan beetle? And where is Goliath frog? Let's check the bird eater while we're here. No. The Goliath beetle, if they had any, would be fine. So what are we looking for? Group size 1 to 2. So we'll get a male and a female, I guess. And again, why? So weird. Got a lot of Goliath bird-eater spiders. A lot of them. But they've got a lot of Goliath frogs as well, now that I look at it. So that looks like a fairly good male. I pretty much judge it by the price, and that's the most expensive male. I'm guessing, oh, that's a female anyway. Is that the only one we can get for those points? Yes. So let's adopt that male. And then female-wise, that one's pretty good actually. Let's adopt that one for points. And then we shall send that to this exhibit. And we need another one as well. Where is our storage? Send to zoo, send to there. Perfect. And then we need another one of these, don't we? So that's facilities, viewing devices, education board. Perfect. Do we have any donation boxes in there? We do not. We should have at least some, shouldn't we? Where? There it is. So I might just put one just like there, I think. Not too crazy. Should I also put down some speakers around these? Now then, I've put that down somewhere. How do I get to it? Let's undo that. If I can't see it, I can't edit it. So let's put it like there. And then we'll pop another one down. Over here. The Goliath frog. Wonderful. Right, things are moving on. Guest numbers have gone to 1,300 again. Education is up to 1.2. I'd say we're pretty much there. Maybe let's look at getting another exhibit species, and that will hopefully push us over the edge there. Is there a way of saying filters? No. Appeal auction. Why can you not filter by location or something like that? Okay. Not the Brazilian and not the Goliath. Not the Goliath frog. We've already got a lesser Antillian. The Titan beetle. Where's the Titan beetle from? No, that doesn't suit us, does it? Every time. So in fact, we're running a bit low on things. We've got the Western Diamondback, and that's about it. I don't think that is either, is it? No, it is not. No, it... Oh, do you know what I should check? I should check to make sure these are actually happy. Because yes, they are... Well, they're not far off at least. They need a little bit more humidity. And temperature is pretty much perfect. Excellent. And I'm assuming the... Yeah, I'm assuming they're fine because I didn't touch them. Okie dokie. Right, so we did build these habitat... or these... exhibit enclosures, so we should definitely get something to go in them. So there are not many. It's got the whole list there. Western Diamondbacks, the Titan beetles, and then a couple of spiders. Yeah, I'm going to get a Goliath bird eater because I'm a big fan of spiders. We'll give up on trying to keep it to the sort of African kind of origins, because that's obviously not working. Group size of 1 to 2. No dominance or anything like... Oh, there we go. 1.2 rating has been hit. Perfect. There's a zoo alert there, but worry about that in a minute, shall we? What else does it say? Not too much. So I think I should just get group size 1 to 6. We'll just get 1 male, 1 female, shall we? We don't need to go crazy with it. And that'll be somewhere around here. So we have a male there. We have a male for 600, but terrible fertility. That might be... Well, that's It's green and green at least. So that one's actually slightly better, isn't it? That's got huge longevity, but terrible fertility. Isn't that always the problem? Right, where's that silver male gone? So we'll get that silver male. And we want, ideally... Oh, there's a gold female there. Ooh, look at that fertility. Banging. We'll have that. We'll put that one in here, which means we have another one. So we should send that there as well. So it is pretty much perfect. Slightly colder. Bang on. Nice. So now we need to get some of our educational stuff here as well. Need to set that to the Goliath Bird Eater. Did I set that one? Nope. There we go. That might actually help a little bit. And then we shall put the... Oh, that's not quite where I wanted to put it, but it'll do. Goliath Bird Eater there. Zoo numbers are up to 1,378, so we're very close. So we'll just do this last exhibit. I think I'm going to get the Titan Beetle, you know. So how many of these do we have? We've got a silver male there. And a silver female there. I think it's going to be these two then, isn't it? So we shall adopt this one. And we shall adopt this one. And we will then immediately send it to the zoo. Pop it in there. And then we've got one more. So we shall also... Oh, look at that. Oh, we've hit 1,400 guests. Perfect. Look at that. Bronze is done.
You're really giving them a taste of Africa's wildlife.
Scenario unlocked. Squeeze in the margins.
Listen, I know there's lots more work to do here, but once you've finished, your next project will be something really challenging. Partly because I won't be around to offer advice. I'm setting up a venture in the Arctic, which will take up all of my time. I might even get you involved in it one day.
Right, so we've increased the, or decreased the humidity there to make it a little bit more suitable. So this one's a slightly more awkward one in that we're going to have to put the speaker close to the education board. So we don't want it overlapping, look. Which that one says it's actually going to. I don't know how it works with overlapping education boards. I think it must be referring to the speaker. Nope. There we go. So if we pop the speaker like here instead. And then put that on the Titan Beetle. Put this on the Titan Beetle. And there we go. So we have got a full exhibit set up in here. There's lots of stuff. We've got the workshop going. We've got this ride going. How much do they charge for this ride? How much do they charge for this ride? I have no idea. Oh, there we go. $12. That's not too bad, is it? Not too bad. Right, so what are these complaining about here? Has been in a box for too long. Why are you in a box? Don't be in a box. Unbox yourself. Problem solved. Low welfare and a bit stressed, but that's sort of fine. That's sort of fine. So what are the next objectives we need to worry about? And probably not today, so we've hit the sort of 34-minute mark. We need to release any 4 of any habitat species into the wild. Breed 6 new habitat animals of different species, which we're kind of working towards anyway. Increase the education rating to 1.7 stars. And adopt and place 2 new cheetahs. Now the cheetahs is an interesting one, isn't it? So they have to be adopted and not bought. And where are we going to put the cheetahs? I'm thinking like here. Taking in this little bit of landscape here so people have that bridge to look at them as well. I'm assuming there are cheetahs available. Are they just called cheetahs? They're just called cheetahs. There is one available. That's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal at all. And it's a terrible one. It's not a good cheetah at all. But what do we need to worry about with these? So they need... They don't actually have a water requirement. Grade 2 fencing is what I was looking for. So what I might just do is I might just put the fence in. Should I put the fence in? Immediately sort of changed my mind as soon as I said that. We can't have the... I guess you can't have cheetahs where there's a ride. That would seem irresponsible. Oh, look at that, look. That's really nice. So whereas this is fairly crammed in up here, isn't it? Because that's all the elephants. So yes, it's just sort of this area and this area. So if we want to put anything dangerous in here, would make sense, where the ride doesn't go through. And then we can put something in up here, which makes use of the actual ride. Oh, our Titan Beach has just had offspring, look. How lovely. How lovely is that? Yes, we're not actually doing too bad at all. Releasing the animals is something we need to do. But also you don't want to do it... There's no point in... Like, if we've only got 4 giraffes, we don't want to release a giraffe. Same with the elephants. If we only have 4 elephants, we don't want to release an elephant necessarily. So we've only done 1 so far, so I don't want to confuse that. Well, the zebra's about to have some offspring, and it was the antelope we did last time, wasn't it? So maybe if we remember, we'll do the zebra. But I think I'm going to leave that there then. That seems like a reasonable place to stop. So next time, we will build the cheetah enclosure. We will somehow get our education rating up to 1.7. It's quite a large jump of education, isn't it? What I might do then, while I think of it, is down here. I think we might put one of these conservation boards. Like here. And what can we put on this? What could we put on this? Nothing really... Oh, amphibian extinction crisis. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Because there's a frog in there, so that makes sense. That makes sense now. Alright, so I'll hopefully increase the education a little bit more. So yes, next time we will continue increasing that. We will get our cheetah enclosure down. We'll probably have to get some more enclosures down. What do we have down here? Breed 8 new habitat animals, increase education, and adopt and place 2 West African lions. So yes, if we do like cheetahs and then lions, and then if we need to put anything else in, we can put that up there to increase our just number of animals we have to bring more people in and everything. Awesome, cool. Gonna leave that there, then gonna just toss a save in. New zoo save. Excellent. As always, hope you enjoy Planet Zoo. It is fantastic to be back. Still very much enjoying the game. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do click the like button, subscribe, comment, all those good things. Streaming will return on Wednesday. No idea what I'm going to be streaming yet. Might go back to Farming Simulator while I try and think about what I'm going to move on to. So let me know if you have any suggestions. Hopefully I'll see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Planet Zoo. And as always, thank you very, very much for joining me.